Breaking news, it turns out that Justin Trudeau just resigned on live television from being the Prime Minister of Canada, says he'll stay in the role until they find a replacement. We're talking about this story and so much more here on the Gateway Pundits Week in Review. My name is Elijah Schaffer, and this is the Week in Review, where we cover the top 5 stories of the last 24 hours. Our top story today, Justin Trudeau just resigned. Take a look.
Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Over the holidays,
what was he celebrating? A Diwali, perhaps, in the new Republic of India, formerly known as Canada. It looks like Justin Trudeau is resigning as the head of the party. Don't get so confused, though. He is a leftist. He is the son of a former Cuban dictator. No, I'm kidding. We don't know that for sure. I do think that's actually a possibility. But the truth is this is a significant day. Number one, Musk starts getting involved in crown politics, right? The UK, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia are crown countries. And they start going after child molesters. And then he resigns. Interesting. On top of that, I'm just saying he's not into children, probably. He's into men. But Justin Trudeau, went out and he resigned on the day that the election is being certified in the United States. Now, the reason why he's doing this probably is over this trade war with Trump. He knows he's screwed the country. Not only do they have unfettered immigration, legal immigration, that's destroyed Ontario, destroyed Vancouver, particularly, and Brampton, but he says, look, I don't want to operate with the United States. I know this is a direct response to what's happening in America. Now, Pierre, maybe the replacement, I know people are going to hate me for this, but the replacement that's supposed to be the Canada's Trump is a massive globalist. He's a massive Zionist. And if you're into Zionism and globalism, then you might be really excited. I would say as anyone under 35, those two words are probably not the most exciting direction. But here on this publication, we love to, get behind a hopeful vision for the future of this country and for Canada, our neighbors to the north. Should we annex them? Well, I'd love to know. That being said, Paul Sharon also said here that we've come to the moment we've all been waiting for when globalist poster boy Justin Trudeau is to finally relinquish his role as leader of the Liberal Party this week. This decision would initiate a leadership race to replace him as Prime Minister. Here at the Gateway Pundit, we've been warning you this day was fast approaching in posts like this. Trudeau on the brink of losing power after NDP moves to call a no-confidence vote, bring down his minority Liberal government, and trigger early election. He's actually lost complete control of Canada, and the governments of France and Canada have collapsed. We also found out that in the meantime, there is a Indian immigrant who his parents are from India, who took over the department in Australia that's supposed to decide the makeup of the government. He said that we have to have less white people in Australia government and more Indians. I pray that we can have some sense brought into us. Now, this past year has been one of the hardest in MyPillow's history, guys. Let's talk about people that have been hit by this new global world order. It's because of you that we're making it through. Now, Mike Lindell, a personal friend of mine and somebody who has changed the landscape of America, making it possible that Trump was certified today, and his employees want to thank you for your continued support by extending their wholesale price on the classic MyPillows. Get a standard classic MyPillow now in the new year for only $14.98. You know, that's pretty good. Only a 10-cent increase from last year, and it's considered wholesale pricing. So this is amazing. I can't believe I'm even saying that. It's only $14.98. I thought it was going to go up to like $20, but he said, you know what? We'll raise it 10 cents, but we know the American worker needs a good night's sleep, so we'll keep it under $15 just so you can get the best pillow. But it gets even better. Upgrade to a queen-size MyPillow for $18.98 and a king-size for only $1 more. Get the body pillow so you can hug someone. It's like you can print a picture of Mike Lindell, put it on the front, hug it. Don't kiss it. Don't be too creepy here. You're not Justin Trudeau, are you? But you can get those for $29.98 and the multi-use MyPillows for only $9.98. Great for travel. Go to mypillow.com, mypillow.com. Use promo code Elijah or call 1-800-210-8491 and use promo code ELIJAH right there on the screen to take advantage of these wholesale prices, including the standard MyPillow for $14.98. It's usually $50. So make sure you check it out. Not only that, order $75 or more, ship absolutely free. Check it out. Links in the description. Now, that being said, Trump goes off on political hack Judge Merchan ahead of sentencing. Check this out. President Trump went off on far-left Judge Juan Merchan on Sunday night. Ahead of his sentencing, Trump will be sentenced in Alvin Bragg's lawfare hush money case. Now, that being said, Merchan said Trump will not serve time behind bars. But President Trump blasted the DA, Alvin Bragg, and Biden's DOJ, saying, DA Alvin Bragg never wanted to bring this lawless case against me. He was furious at the way it was handled and especially angry at Mark Pomerantz for his behavior and what he did. Ultimately, the Biden-Harris DOJ forced Bragg to concoct anything to embarrass Trump, but it was even more so what the corrupt and totally conflicted political hack judge did and is doing on this sham trial. I even have still an unconstitutional gag order where I am not allowed to speak about the judge's highly disqualifying conflict of interest virtually ever, legal scholar and pundit says there is zero case against me. The judge fabricated the facts and law and no different than any other New York judicial and prosecutorial witch hunts. That's why businesses are fleeing New York, taking with them millions of jobs and billions of dollars in taxes. The legal system is broken and businesses can't take a chance in getting caught up in this quicksand. It's all rigged. In this case against a political opponent, me, Trump said on a Truth Social post Sunday evening. Now, we know this has been a complete witch hunt since the beginning. We know Merchan has a personal conflict of interest. I believe this story was broken by the incredibly talented journalist Laura Loomer, who has recently been hit by a wave of censorship by Elon Musk after calling out the H-1B visa fraud that is being pushed by the tech oligarchs, reminding you, not all people that are good, bad people do all good, not all good do all bad. But it was funny that Elon Musk got pit roasted for trying to push legal replacement of the American population with third world immigrants. And when 95% of Twitter, 95%, the majority, almost 100% pushed back against him, he went, oh, but what about the child rape gangs in the UK? And that was a distraction smokescreen to avoid the topic of our immigration because everybody hates pedophiles. Everybody wants to put them in the wood chipper. And a lot of times people will use attacking pedophiles as a way to distract you from the other things they're doing. Now, we want him to attack the pedophiles. Shoot, kill the pedophiles. We don't even care. We support, capital punishment for those types of things. Castrate them, send them, into the under the blades of a snowmobile. But it's a pretty cheap shot when America's pushing back against you and you go, wait a second, let's attack pedophiles. I don't fall for those ploys because I've been in politics for long enough to know, but I hope that he learns quickly and that Trump is successful as he was certified today. That being said, breaking news on Jack Smith's top hatchet man in Trump classified documents case abruptly resigns from the Justice Department. Christina Lila reports directly that Jack Smith's top hatchet man, Jay Bratt, abruptly resigned from the Justice Department last week, according to deep state reporter and fake Trump Russia dossier peddler Michael Isikoff. Now, Jay Pratt was one of the main prosecutors who spearheaded the Mar-a-Lago raid. He threatened a lawyer defending Trump's valet driver and admitted the DOJ tampered with evidence. Now, it says a top Justice Department national security prosecutor has become an early casualty of the incoming Trump administration, abruptly resigning from the department last week before incoming appointees can retaliate against him for his key role in a special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into the former president. The resignation of Jay Bratt, a career lawyer who served as chief of the Counterintelligence and Export Control section inside the National Security Division before being detailed to Smith's staff, has not been publicly announced by the department. However, 3 sources familiar with the move described it to Spy Talk as significant and even chilling event previewing a potential exodus of seasoned government lawyers and FBI agents who fear the wrath of Pam Bondi, Trump's pick for Attorney General. Kash Patel is his intended nominee for FBI Director, and their expected army of MAGA loyalists in line to fill out top posts. Listen, you're telling me that we're supposed to be upset that these seasoned employees, unelected seasoned employees that are fighting against the will of the American people are resigning? That's good. That means Trump is draining the swamp and he hasn't even gotten into office. Now, I'm not, like Ben Shapiro, where I'm like, good Trump, bad Trump, and I ride the fence. I'm also not one of these people who hates Trump. I actually love him and want him to succeed. I'm a little bit upset. In order to win, he had to take money from some, special interests, let's say like Miriam Adelson, and he had to take money from Elon Musk, which we still don't know what the guy who's planting brain chips into people's brains and wants X to be an everything app, if his intentions are good, we'll find out in time. But I'm really, really happy that these people are already taking note and saying sayonara. Now, that being said, it also turns out that former Trump NSC senior staffer warns of dangerous move being made that will undermine President Trump in his second term. When it comes to that story, Jim Hoff reported directly that Joshua Steinman is a former military officer and Trump White House NSC official. Steinman is an entrepreneur and co-founder of Galvanic Co. During President Trump's first term, he served on the National Security Council. He also warned, as being pro-Trump, that supporters that mistakes are being made right now that if they are not immediately remedied will lead to ineffective governance in the second Trump administration. You can look at those mistakes that he says are being made directly on our site, thegatewaypundit.com. When you go there, don't forget to become a Mug Club member. You got to support, we're under attack constantly. People come after our advertisers. They're always coming after us with lawfare cases. You can see it. We're fighting for you in the Supreme Court. The best way you can support us is either by, supporting one of our sponsors, getting a great product of MyPillow, or joining the Mug Club and getting one of these amazing mugs right to your house. They're so good, and they're embossed. They're very high quality, and you don't want to forget. That being said, lastly, angry Biden snaps at reporters. I know more world leaders than any one of you ever met in your whole GD life. I have the full video for you posted by Christina Lila. On his way out, it looks like, we have no idea what's actually happening here with this guy. But besides rambling and doing whatever, this is a short clip. But, of course, in his typical crass manner, Biden doesn't leave without being a DICK. Listen.
By being the oldest president, I know more world leaders than any one of you ever met in your whole goddamn life.
Yeah, that's not a flex. That's like my wife saying, I've had more periods than you've had. It's like, well, yeah, you're a woman and I've never had one. I mean, I have to clarify because apparently men can get periods in 2025. But more remarkably speaking, Biden's like, I know more people than you've ever known. Yeah, sir, you're the president. You were elected in your basement. I'm surprised that you still think that, we should be listening to you in anything that you say. Now, that being said, thank you for watching the Gateway Pundits Weekend Review. Don't forget, we are back with our full schedule Monday through Friday, occasionally on the weekends if I'm sick or traveling, where we're bringing you the top 5 stories every day. Make sure you tune in. If you don't want to find the articles on our website, you can also watch on Rumble, where this video is embedded. We encourage you to subscribe. Have a great rest of the week, as always. Welcome to 2025, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.